our last canine guest today is a familiar face. This is Opie, and for whatever reason, Opie still hasn't found his forever home. But Opie is actually an amazing dog and incredibly well behaved, and he just doesn't always show well in his kennel because he's so excited to see people and he wants to go outside so badly that he can be a little bit talkative, if you will, in his kennel. But Opie has basic manners down. He just was fortunate enough to be able to go to a training camp for about a week. So he knows sit and down and paw. He walks nicely on a leash with and without harnesses. So he learned things like trade, and he takes treats gently. And he loves to play, whether he's playing with people or he's playing with other dogs. He does really well meeting other dogs. He understands the cues that they're giving off. And even though he's a bigger dog and he actually weighs in at 74 pounds, he's very gentle in his play with them. And he, as he's showing us right now, loves squeaky toys. He loves to destroy them, to squeak them, to chew on them. He is also a huge fan of tug of war. So there's a lot of stuff that you can do with Opie. And he does, again, have those basic manners down. He really enjoys riding in the car. I took him to Yappy Hour recently. He rode nicely in the car. He hopped right in. He sat in the back seat, looked out the window, sniffed out the window. We actually took him to a restaurant, and even though he can just basically walk up and put his head on a table, he actually didn't really go after anyone's food. He sat nicely. He's easily redirected with toys and treats, and that's part of his hound dog. He's easily distracted. So he just has amazing things. Don't let how he greets you in his kennel deter you from looking further and getting to know Opie a little bit more, especially if you are interested in a hound type dog. If you have a lot of time that you spend outdoors, he would really enjoy that. If you have space for him to run and play. Hounds do not typically make good dogs for apartments because number one, he's fairly large in size, and number two, they can be a little loud. They like to be outside. They like to sniff things. So before you do make the decision to add a hound to your home, if you're not familiar with the breed, I would encourage you to do a little bit of research so that you know what you're getting into. But Opie is a fantastic dog. He's just waiting for the right person to come along.